Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I have another wonderful story for you. This one is about a girl who was always told she was too quiet and shy. By the end of this story, we'll learn how even the quietest voice can make a big impact when it finds its courage and purpose. And just like before, as we journey through her tale, we'll pick up some useful English words and see how they fit into everyday sentences. This is a fantastic way to boost your English skills while enjoying a good story. So please stay tuned until the very end. Once upon a time, in a bustling city known for its grand library, lived a young woman named Ilara. Ilara worked as an apprentice librarian. She loved books more than anything, but she was incredibly shy. She rarely spoke above a whisper. Her main job was to re-shelve books, a task she performed meticulously. While she knew where every book belonged, she found it hard to help patrons who asked for recommendations because she was too timid to speak up. Other librarians would confidently guide readers, their voices echoing warmly in the vast halls. But Ilara, despite her deep knowledge, would often just point or nod, feeling her cheeks burn if she had to explain something. Her mentor, the head librarian Mr. Harrison, often said, "Ilara, you have a brilliant mind, but your silence is a cage. You must find your voice." Ilara knew he was right, but the thought of speaking out loud, especially to strangers, filled her with trepidation. Then one day, a notice was posted. The city was holding a storytelling laureate competition. The winner would become the city's official storyteller, tasked with reviving the art of oral storytelling, especially for children. The grand prize included a scholarship for further studies and the honor of representing their city. Ilara's heart fluttered. She had always woven beautiful stories in her mind, inspired by the countless books she handled. But sharing them? Aloud? It seemed impossible. Many charismatic and eloquent speakers from across the city announced their participation. How could someone like me even compete? Ilara thought, her shoulders slumping. That evening, as she was closing up a dusty, forgotten section of the library, she stumbled upon an old leather-bound book. Its title was The Power of a Single Voice. Curiosity overcoming her shyness for a moment, she opened it. It was filled with tales of ordinary people who had achieved extraordinary things by daring to speak their truth. One sentence in particular resonated deeply with her. "A story shared is a spark. A story hidden is a flame untended." For the next few days, Ilara felt a shift within her. The desire to share the world she imagined began to outweigh her fear. What if I tried? She mused. She decided to enter. Mr. Harrison was surprised but smiled encouragingly. "This is a commendable step, Ilara," he said. The day of the first round arrived. The auditorium was packed. Contestant after contestant took the stage, their voices booming, their gestures grand. When Ilara's name was called, a hush fell. Many knew her as the quiet library girl. She walked to the stage, her legs feeling like jelly. Instead of trying to be loud or theatrical like the others, Ilara decided to be herself. She began her story softly, her voice barely more than a whisper, but clear and filled with genuine emotion. She told a tale about a tiny star who was afraid its light wasn't bright enough to be seen. The audience leaned in, straining to hear, captivated by the subtlety and sincerity of her storytelling. As she continued, her voice gained a quiet confidence. She didn't need to shout. Her story itself was powerful. She painted vivid pictures with her words, drawing everyone into her imagined world. To everyone's surprise, including her own, Ilara made it through to the final round. The judges praised her unique, gentle style and the poignant nature of her tale. For the final round, the contestants were given a single ordinary object, a simple gray stone, and asked to weave a story around it on the spot. The other finalists, both powerful orators, told grand tales of magical stones and ancient prophecies. When it was Ilara's turn, she took the stone, held it gently, and looked at the audience. She began, "This stone may look ordinary, but it has witnessed history. It has felt the sun and the rain, the tread of dinosaurs, and the first steps of a child. It holds the silent stories of the earth. She wove a mesmerizing tale about the stone's journey through time, highlighting the beauty in the ordinary, the magic in the mundane. Her voice, though still soft, was now rich with conviction. The crowd was spellbound. When she finished, there was a moment of silence, then an eruption of applause. Ilara had won. The shy apprentice librarian was now the city's storytelling laureate. Mr. Harrison beamed with pride. You found your voice, Ilara, and it's a beautiful one. So what can we learn from Ilara's journey? It teaches us that strength doesn't always mean being the loudest or the boldest. True impact can come from authenticity and courage, even if it starts as a whisper. If you feel like your voice is too small, remember Ilara. Find what you're passionate about and let that passion give you the courage to share your unique perspective. Your quiet contribution might be exactly what the world needs. And of course, I hope you noticed some new words like meticulously, meaning very carefully and precisely, trepidation, a feeling of fear or anxiety about something that may happen, commendable, deserving praise, subtlety, the quality of being delicate or precise, making it difficult to analyze or describe, and poignant, evoking a keen sense of sadness or regret, but often in a touching way. Keep practicing, keep listening to stories, and you'll see your English vocabulary and confidence grow day by day. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories and learning. See you next time.